You might have heard the term split banking, but have no idea what it actually means. Usually it's being used to talk about property investment, and particularly for those that invest in new build properties. Why is it so important with new builds? So in New Zealand, to invest in an existing rental property, so that's a house that already exists, you generally need a deposit of 30 or 35%. To invest in a new build, you only need 20%. So on, say, a $600,000 purchase price, that's a difference of 10% deposit or $60,000, which often is the difference between being able to actually invest or not. So new builds are actually a really attractive investment in New Zealand because the entry point is lower. The problem is that once you own that rental property, the bank treats it like an existing property, meaning that if you had to go back to your bank for some more money at some stage, they will treat it like you need 30% equity in that property, not 20%. This can make it a lot harder to access funds from the bank in the future, whether it's related to that rental property or not. It can be harder to get lending approved for split banking for your first property, as at the start, you have to be able to pass the servicing tests of 2 banks now, rather than just your one. And banks can also be a little bit funny sometimes about you going to them to ask for a deposit to take to another bank to borrow money. So split banking can be a really important step for many property investors in New Zealand, particularly those that are involved with new build property. But it does involve a few extra steps. Thanks for tuning in.